The millionaire's mute daughter took one sip. What happened next will leave you in tears. It was a lavish birthday party at the grandest mansion in town. Guests laughed, cameras flashed, and the tables overflowed with luxury. But in one quiet corner sat Lily, the millionaire's only daughter, silent, expressionless, and distant from the laughter around her. Born mute, she had never spoken a single word in her 18 years of life. Her father, Mr. Harrison, had spent millions on doctors, therapies, and treatments. Yet nothing had worked. That night, as the music played and the cake was brought out, a humble-looking maid approached Lily with a small glass of homemade juice, something completely out of place among the champagne and gold-plated cups. Lily hesitated, then took one small sip. And what happened next left everyone in that mansion speechless and in tears forever. Lily Harrison was born into wealth that most could only dream of. Her father, Edward Harrison, was a powerful businessman, and her late mother had been a beloved philanthropist. Their home was filled with art, music, and chatter, but Lily could never join in. A childhood illness had damaged her vocal cords permanently, leaving her mute. Doctors said she might never speak again. Edward tried everything, surgeries abroad, speech specialists, even spiritual healers. But nothing worked. As Lily grew, she became more isolated. Her silence a painful reminder of what money couldn't buy, a voice every morning. She'd sit by the garden window, sketching flowers and birds, her only way to express emotions. The maids adored her gentle nature. But Edward, burdened by guilt and obsession, often ignored the little joys Lily brought to his life. When her 18th birthday arrived, Edward threw an extravagant party, inviting hundreds of guests. He wanted the world to see that his daughter was loved and celebrated, even if she could not say thank you. As guests arrived in expensive cars and glittering gowns, Lily sat quietly, feeling small amid the grandness. She didn't crave wealth or fame, she just wanted her father's attention. In the kitchen, one of the maids, Maria, an older woman with kind eyes, watched Lily. She had worked for the Harrisons for years and often brought Lily flowers from her small garden. This time, she wanted to give something special. A drink her grandmother used to make from wild herbs known to heal hearts and spirits. When the moment came to cut the cake, Edward stood proudly beside Lily, whispering, "Smile, sweetheart." Cameras flashed. But Lily's eyes were on Maria, who stood at the edge of the hall, holding a small glass filled with golden liquid. As the celebration continued, Lily quietly slipped away from the crowd and approached Maria. The old maid smiled and whispered, "For courage, my dear." Lily took the glass, her hands trembling. The sweet, earthy scent reminded her of her late mother's perfume. She took one slow sip. A sudden warmth spread through her body, not pain, not fear, but something strange and beautiful. Her vision blurred as her heart raced. She dropped the glass, and the room fell silent as it shattered on the marble floor. "Lily!" Edward shouted, running toward her. But before he reached her, Lily gasped and whispered, "Father." The room froze. Every head turned. Edward's eyes widened, his face pale as snow. Tears filled his eyes. You spoke," he choked out. Lily clutched her throat, tears streaming down her cheeks. "Father, I can speak," she whispered again, her voice trembling but clear. The crowd erupted into gasps and sobs. Some thought it was a miracle. Maria fell to her knees, whispering prayers. Edward hugged his daughter tightly, crying like a child. For the first time in years, Lily spoke again, softly, lovingly, as if each word carried a lifetime of silence. But the miracle was not just in her voice. It was in the moment. She wasn't healed by magic. Later, doctors explained that the emotional connection, the memory trigger, and the comfort of something meaningful had reactivated her damaged nerves. A miracle born not of money, but of love. After that night, Edward's world changed completely. The mansion, once filled with silence and sorrow, now echoed with laughter and song. Lily began therapy again, and her voice grew stronger each day. Maria became part of their family. Edward gave her a small house near the estate and made her the head of the household staff. But when reporters asked about the miracle, Edward refused to take credit. "It wasn't science, nor wealth," he said quietly. "It was kindness." Something we often overlook, Lily started a foundation to help children with speech disabilities. She traveled the world, sharing her story not as the millionaire's daughter, but as a girl who found her voice through compassion. Years later, when Maria passed away peacefully, Lily dedicated a song to her at the funeral, her first public performance. Her voice trembled, but it carried more strength than any melody before. As her father watched, tears ran down his face once more. He realized that all the riches in the world couldn't compare to the priceless gift of love and human connection. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Emotiolume, where every story reminds us that the most powerful miracles are born from love, not wealth.